What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Prep Cook Plate Repeat PCPR. This week's episode, since we're in November, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. We're going to be showing you the ultimate Thanksgiving side, sweet potatoes. Be right back to show you how we're going to do it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do to our sweet potato, if you want to use yams too, you can use yams as well, whatever you like, but we're going to use sweet potatoes in this case. We're going to wash it, give it a really good wash in the sink. These bad boys carry a lot of dirt, sometimes little friends too inside of them, so you want to get the skin really nice and clean. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a fork, and we're going to carefully pierce the sweet potato. The reason we're doing this is because when it cooks inside the oven, it's going to be wrapped in aluminum foil. And you're kind of creating its own oven wrapped in the foil, and it's going to steam out. Because if you put it dead inside the oven, it's going to dry out the inside. The flesh is going to be dry. Since we're putting aluminum foil wrapped around it, it's kind of like I say, creating an oven, and it's going to steam out. It's going to retain all that moisture inside of this. Right? So we got that pierced. Watch out now. Aluminum foil. Take a little piece off, just like that. Take your potato. I just do the corner to corner. Fold the sides. And that's it. It's nice, sealed, tight. You're going to throw that in the oven till you're able to take a knife and go directly through it without giving. So that's probably going to take you at least an hour and a half at the oven at around 350, 375, right? So we're going to throw these in. We're going to pull out the other sweet potatoes, and we're going to show you how we're going to finish them. So we'll be right back. All right, our sweet potatoes are cooked. They're beautiful. They're kind of sticky, which is really nice because that natural glucose, natural sugar in them have come out. So they kind of created like this little syrupy goodness that we're going to keep. You're going to take a little knife, right? You're going to line it right down the back of this bad boy. You're going to expose it. Open it up with a little fork, kind of smash it in a little bit. Now start to smash that center. Evenly spread it throughout. That's beautiful. Okay. Now you're going to do that to all of your sweet potatoes. And then what you're going to do is we're going to get a nice little pan, nice and warm, nice and medium hot, right? I got some butter here, about a quarter stick. We're going to throw that right inside and let that melt. Slowly melt that butter. Not trying to burn the butter, we're just trying to melt it. Get it down back into its liquid state. Beautiful. All right, and at the same time, we're gonna add a little bit of brown sugar. What we're kind of doing right now is making a little quick caramel. We'll throw that right in. Throw a little bit more in there. All right, beautiful. Now this is probably my favorite thing at Thanksgiving besides the turkey. That this side right here. Made right, I mean, it's just delicious. It really, really is. Beautiful. Let that really melt, and then we're gonna add a little bit of America's favorite aunt, Jemima. Right inside. Beautiful. Wonderful. Any pieces of sugar, just break with a whisk. Now you see here the butter hasn't really when you put butter down on the pan, it's super hot. It starts to kind of separate. We don't want that. You want to kind of let the butter slowly melt and then whisk in your brown sugar and then finish it with your maple syrup. Beautiful. Just like that. All right. So we're gonna let this sit warm until we open our other sweet potatoes. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so our potatoes here are now split open. A little bit of the inside I just fluffed with a fork. And now our little caramel butter creation here is cooking nicely. It got a little dark. I also added a touch of cinnamon and a touch of nutmeg to it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my handy dandy Home Depot brush here, and I'm going to brush it down real nice. Right? Be really nice here. Here you get to be Picasso with this. So I'm brushing down the sides just a bit, that skin, because I wanted to take on the flavor. Right? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're going to move this over and we're going to start to plate this. So just get a plate. Got a little spatula here, little tongue. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Spread it open a little bit. Turn this off. I'm gonna grab a spoon. I'm gonna spoon over the rest of this really nice little sauce here that we have. Right over. Beautiful. Now some people put marshmallows. You can put marshmallows if you like, you know. Whatever you like to do, you can add to it. All right. Got a little bit of spring onion here that I'm going to chop just to cut that sweetness, because between the syrup and the brown sugar, the natural sweetness of the yam gets to be a lot sometimes. So just to cut a little bit of that, I'm going to just chop up some chives, some scallions. Right on. Break them apart a little bit. Sprinkle them over. I'm going to add a little bit of salt just to counterbalance that sweetness. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper as well. The pepper is going to help bring out the warm spices that we added, the cinnamon and the nutmeg. And there you go. Beautiful roasted sweet potatoes. Classic Thanksgiving side. Thanks for watching this week. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Again, if there's something you'd like to see, just comment down below and let us know. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.